Hi guys, this is Mike once again from Joseph, and in this video I'll be taking you through symbology and Qgis. So basically, symbology is the different ways to represent your vector layer, your raster data, as the case may be. So you want to communicate meaning at the end of the day after producing your what map. So in this lesson, I'll be taking you through the different ways you can represent your data in Qgis. So please stay tuned to the end of the guys. I have my data that I want to work on their symbology. So I have a point data, I have a linear data, and I have a building footprint. Let me unselect this and zoom to layer. So here you have data showing the local government in Lagos State. This is Lagos Island. So here we have the road network in blue color, then we have the schools in brown color, and also the building footprint in dark brown too. So in symbology now, I want to change the appearance of this different layer. So how do you do that? So for each of the layers, what you can do is double click on them if you actually want to work on them. So let's start from the point feature. So let me quickly double click. So now guys, this is the interface where you have that you can actually use to manipulate the output of your shapefile or your layer. So here we are working on the schools. So guys, you have to click on under your layer properties, go to the Symbology tab. So this is the default interface and if you notice here, it is single symbol. So when you click on the down arrow or click on this window here, you have other options to symbolize your data. You have the categorize, graduated, rule based, point displacement, split map, and the rest. So in this video, we will look at the single symbol, the categorized, and the graduated symbol. Rule-based symbology has to do with using the expression feature in your Qgis. So here by default you have single symbol. So to change your color, this is the color here. You can click on this arrow, then just use your mouse to go to the color you want. So you can still come here to change your color. You can go to this tab too. So you can click on those different colors, then the triangle will be focused on that color. So also you can come here to look at the recent color you used. You can click on that, is the standard color. So let's use red. Okay, so you can also change the size of your layer of the schools. So let's increase this to 3. So anything you're doing, not until you click on apply before you can see the changes. So when I click on apply, so you can see here. So I guess we need to reduce this compared to, let's see, this 1.4, apply. Okay, so guys, this is actually using the single symbol to symbolize your point data. So you can also rotate your data if you think you need to do that. So here in this interface, you have some of the point symbols or icons that you can use to represent your point data. So you can see them. So when you click on this down arrow, you can see you have the different symbol style, colorful, grayscale, and the rest. Let me just look at all symbols. So again, you can also save your symbol, your style. So let's assume you've gotten the data of the road network of a particular place, like the road network we have here, and you've actually classified using the categorize option here, and you classify those data into that different road type. Let me say expressway, highway, and the rest. And then you might want to save that particular symbol style for future purpose. So let's assume you bring in another road network and that has the same attributes, showing the highway, the service road, the major road, the expressway. So instead of trying to symbolize those different roads one after the other, So using the categorize option, so what you can do is to try and find, you load that particular style you've saved previously, and when you bring that style and you click on apply, it is going to classify that particular road network layer in the classes you specified before to represent the same data. So let's continue. So you can click on marker, or you can click on the subsets. So when you click on this subset, you have other options to symbolize your data. So you can also change the size, you can change the fill color, you can change the stroke color. Stroke means outline. So you can also change the stroke type, the outline type, you can see. So let me quickly increase this. Okay, now if I change the to no pen, meaning there's no outline. If I use the dash line, you can see the preview, you can see the dot line. So that you can, let me just go back to solid, let me maintain that. So again, you can do you can actually play with this to see how your point data comes out. So again, these are some of the default point icon you can use for your data. So you can decide to change our suppose to star to represent star icon. So if I click on this, apply, so you can see now data. So let's go back to our circle and let me reduce. So you always use this scroll to go up and down. So let's go back to 1.4. so apply. So that's how you symbolize your point feature. Again, when you click on this layer type, you have other markers that you can use. So here what I do most times, I use the SVG marker, because in SVG, when you scroll down, it's going to give you icons. SVG means scalable vector graphics. It's going to give you icons that best represent your layer on your sheet file. So if you hover on these different icons, you're going to see what they stand for. So this one is for accommodation. This, I think this represents a prison or cell. You see prison. I think this represents the post office. So your SVG best represents your point data. It is used to best represent your point data. So you can see this should represent mocks. You see, this is mocks. So that's one thing. Okay, now for the schools, I think I have. Okay, you can use this icon here. I think there's another one. Okay, see, education. Let me click on this. Apply. Okay, I think I need to reduce the. Let me increase the size. So let's take that to 2, apply. So if you zoom in, you can see, let's quickly increase it a little bit, apply. Okay, so you can see. So again, let's now change the symbology of the line feature of the road network. So let me double click. So yeah, you see this is the default. And if you check this window, you have a different line and what's it called, symbols. So I can click on this one, topo road, apply, okay. So you can see, but if you notice my lines are not intersecting properly. So what I can do is to go back and then come to advanced symbol level, enable symbol level, click on OK, apply. Okay, so you can see my rows have intersected perfectly. So again, you can change the color and you can also classify the roads in the different types. So let's quickly look at the open attribute table. So under the highway column, you have residential road, secondary road, unclassified, motorway. So you can also come to your symbology. Then instead of the single symbol, you can use categorized. Now what column we are using? The highway. So if you come to classify, you can see these are different classes, and click on apply. So it has been applied to your interface. So here you can save this style if you actually want it. So in case you add a road network of another place having the same classification, so instead of trying to, when I click on this, I can see I can change the symbology. So instead of doing this manually one after the other, when you save this, you can actually reuse this particular style layer. So that's how you symbolize your data. So for now, for my schools, okay, let's go to the building footprint. So I can come to click on simple fill. Okay, I'll use this one. Okay, and I don't want outline, so you can come here to color, transparent, apply. Okay, so you can see I've changed that. So for my Lagos Island local government boundary, I can leave that as hollow. I want it to be transparent. I just want the outline, so I can increase this, apply. Okay, so guys, that's how you actually symbolize your points, line, and original feature. Now I want to quickly use the graduated symbology option. So here I have let me use it layer. I have the boundary of Nigeria showing the 6 states. So let's quickly look at the attribute table. So you can see you have the 2006 population here. So I want to show each state representing their population category. So let's come to categorize. So this is the default. You can change this color. So when you click on classify, oh sorry, we don't specify the field, it should be population. Okay, classify, so you can see, apply. Okay, so you can see, so each of the states have been represented with their population. So now if you want to specify like the range of the population to know which state has the highest and the lowest population, that's where the graduated symbols comes in. So here you can see this color ramp, so it comes from the lowest to the what? Highest. So you can just click on classify, so you can see this is how your details look like. Let's click on apply. Okay, so you can see, so meaning the states in red have the highest population as of 2006, and the state in white has some of the lowest population figure. So guys, that's how you basically symbolize your data using the points, the single, the categories, and the graduated. So here also you can specify the class. So let me just specify to apply. Okay, that's for graduated, you can see. So you specify the class is going to give you different ranges. I could put this to 7, apply. Okay, so you see. So that's it guys, see you later. So thank you guys for staying to the end of this video. I beg to learn one or two things from the lesson. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, put on the notification button, and watch out for more educative videos. See you guys next time.